Okay, welcome to the Mind for You. This is a video for the MIRA AI trainer, as what you see here. And I'm Brian Jacobson, and you can have a look at me right here. So welcome to the channel. If you're unfamiliar with it, it's your first video. I'm Brian Jacobson, and I help people to actually hold focus on their vision long enough that it becomes real. And with the MIRA app, that helps you along. So if you have no familiarity with the app, you can get a 7-day trial below and get started. So in this video, we're going to jump into one of the functions that we have in the app, which we call the Dream Clarity Wizard. So what's important when you create your dream is to understand that any dream, be it a relationship, business, traveling the world, or who you want to be, whatever the dream is, you need to hold it within yourself, in your heart, in your vision, long enough and detailed enough that it becomes natural to you. And that means you will start to take inspired actions, not forcing yourself, not this work hard mentality. No, this will be inspired action naturally occurring because you've hold the vision, it become true, and you naturally see yourself as that version. So the MIRA app works like this. Let me just show it to you here. This is the MIRA app. This is how it looks like when you log in. Of course, here are my personal sessions. I'm gonna close those. You have over here the menu of the belief maps, the focus session, and here the Dream Clarity Wizard. And we just made this upgrade actually of the design here. Hope you all like it. We're taking your requests. We're still developing the app, of course, improving it for you all so you like it. Anyways, the Dream Clarity Wizard, when I press that one, it will open up my Dream Clarity Wizard, obviously. And it has 4 steps to it. And you can save your progress along the way. And here are the 3 dream habits that you need to apply daily to make that dream come true. They're very simple. You can check it out. So let me just jump back here to my face video. So what are you going around dreaming about? Well, usually we have a picture of it, right? And the picture is the first step in the Dream Clarity Wizard. So let's jump to that one to get clear. What is it actually I'm seeing in my dream? And see if you can connect with some of the images. I'm not going to go through a guided version here, get you in the right state. I'm just walking you through how the app will help you to do so. So as you see here, the picture, right? What you see in your mind's eye when you consider what is my dream. And what you do is you close your eyes, get in that great state of mind, that juicy state that we all learned how to do. At least that's what we practice in our workshops and doing together, to get in a really, really great state. So you have access to really, really great dreams, thoughts, and that energy of yours. Then what you do is you write, I see myself at the beach, drinking great something, or enjoying sun. It might be I have a relationship, or I see a relationship, a partner, she is yada yada. So the picture, you need to describe that one. And you can ask MIRA up here along the way to get clarity on it. And when you have the picture in mind that you want to, that is aligned with your dream, you can save the progress here and you will capture it. Then you press the next button and you'll get to what we call the state of being. So before I jump into it, let me just jump over here. So when you have the picture of your dream, it hasn't really become alive yet. It's just pictures, right? There's no really sense to it as much. Maybe there is, maybe you're really good at imagination, but we have split it up in 4 versions so you get really good at it. So the state of being is where we want you to go a little bit deeper. Okay, so let me just show you how that looks like here. So the state of being is how you feel, right? What feeling is associated with the dream version of yourself? Because many say, oh, I would like $1 million, or I would like a business, but they haven't really activated that version of themselves yet. They haven't seen what kind of state of being that requires. So that's important. So you want to dive deeper here into the question, not what you have, that's the picture, but who you are. Who am I who's living my dream life? And how does it make me feel like? And you dive into that. You begin to emotionally and mentally and energetically see what is the state of being when I'm living my dream life. So you see, MIRA helps us by asking the right questions, tune into them so you, within yourself, access that kingdom within, so to speak, right? That juicy place where your dream is alive right now. It's not in your physical, right? It's only alive within you, but you need to activate it. And MIRA helps you by asking the questions here. You write it down, you save your progress, press next, right? And then we go to the third step, which is the concept. So let me just jump back here. So we have worked with the picture in mind. That's pretty easy, for me at least. We have the state of being, requires you to go a little bit deeper. Now we want to attune into the concept. And the concept, well, let's just jump into that wizard again. So you see here, the concept is the identity and the story playing out for you. Let's say you imagined yourself rich. The state of being is abundant. Well, the concept of you, the identity, can no longer go around worrying about money, can no longer going around worrying about how will this happen or such. So you need to change that identity within yourself, whatever story is playing out. And you should define it, right? What is the story that's going on and with whom? So you spend some time, see what it is that I am living here, who am I spending time with? And you see what we do here is spending more and more time in our dream state, because that's how we activate it. That's how we actually say to our mind, you should work for this. Okay? And we get clear, we define it, we get detailed. So spend some time here and you can save your progress. You can even pause it, save progress, put it away, take it back up. But that's important to know your concept of yourself. Okay? What story is playing out? What is your identity? Let me jump back here. Okay, hope you got that also cleared out. And of course, you can just take notes from here if you want. If you don't want to use the app, that's okay for us. But what really is the key with MIRA is once you actually put everything into MIRA, it will start helping you to align your thoughts when you describe your experience of your day, describe what's going on or some of the challenges. MIRA will help you to remind you of your dream, align your thoughts with your dream and that state of being as well. So that's how MIRA actually helps out. And let's get to the final thing, which is directly taken from Neville Goddard, or many masters actually suggests that we, before going to bed, focus our attention on our successful state, right? A successful scene or our dream scene. And so let me just jump back to the last part here, which is the anchor scene. Okay, so for your dream here, I recommend you that you pick a scene where you are already successful. So let's say you want to be a millionaire. Okay, well, then don't imagine how you get the millions. Imagine a natural scene if you were already that version of yourself. Of course, you can pause the video anytime you like and just use this as a guide. But you want to bring it all together into one short, vivid first-person scene where you're already living as the version of yourself. And this anchor scene here, that's one where you really want to embody everything. You want to feel your body, how you're standing, what's going on, and have that mood of being the version of yourself and make it as real as possible. Include sights, include sounds, feelings, sensation, as real as possible. And that's what you do with your anchor scene, and you're gonna be like, save my dream, boom, and you got this. You can always return back to it. But what's really fascinating with MIRA is when you start to share your experiences, the daily challenges, and the fears that shows up. let me just jump back here. Because you will face fears in order to activate this new state of yours, because that is what held it back before. That's why it has not been activated yet, because you doubt your dream when the fear comes, and you might not have even the right tools to handle fears, or maybe you're still unconscious for how your mind works and how to play with it instead of being ruled by it. So I hope you like the little walkthrough here on how you can use MIRA. If you have no access, remember down here there's a link, there's a 7-day trial. Of course, you can jump on the pro version right away. This is a pro feature. And you're welcome even to join our Discord channels, where the community is talking about how to use this, some of the results people have gotten here, which is really exciting. And I love my community, and I love this conversation on bringing to life that which is important to you and your dream, and also what the differences everybody has to offer. So thank you very much for watching here. I'm gonna turn this one off. You can just see here, yes. So that's the MIRA AI trainer. Hope you like it, and I'll see you in the next video. Much love, take care, have a great day. Leave in the comments how you like the video here, and I'll see you.